Hey kids, who's ready for some wacky science fun? Our local libraries are hosting winter break activities, and middle school students can sign up for a free wacky science class. Now this is no ordinary workshop. It's truly hands-on weird science fun. It's put together by S.P.I.C.E from the University of Oregon, and joining us live in studio, Brandy Todd, also known as Professor Dr. Mildred Sledwalk Dresselhaus. Am I saying that right?
You got it right.
Quite, and you have two wonderful assistants here. Who can we introduce?
This is Dr. Minion.
Dr. Minion, okay.
And this is Senior Henchmaiden Morgan.
Pleasure to meet you. Pleasure to meet you. Into the Wacky Science Laboratory. You guys are with S.P.I.C.E with the University of Oregon. Just really quickly, tell us about S.P.I.C.E.
S.P.I.C.E is an informal outreach program. It's specifically targeting middle school age girls to encourage more diversity in science, to encourage more young girls to pursue education and careers in science. But we're part of a whole suite of programs at the University of Oregon that are all about science outreach, about bringing science to the community, showing people what fun science is, and trying to connect the university to the community.
And you're technically not a scientist, but you love this persona and getting girls and actually young students, period, involved in science and how fun it can be.
Absolutely. I'm a complete science nerd at the core, but my actual disciplines are not in the sciences. I'm in education and sociology and that sort of stuff, so I really like to delve into what makes people engaged with science, what makes them want to pursue science education.
I bet you do a lot of science experiments at home. So show us an experiment right now. What is this called?
Well, this is what we call the magical duplicating test tube. We have a special substance here which is entirely organically derived. It's a hydrocarbon, and what we do is when we dip our test tube in here, we give it a second to initialize, and then it actually replicates what you've put in it.
This is empty.
And yet, it has duplicated our test tube.
I'm telling you, I'm looking in here, Melissa. There is nothing else in here. This is like magic.
It's going off script here. It got a little bigger. I think I see something else forming up. Oh, yes. We have another. Oh!
That is amazing.
Oh, my.
Because honestly, you look in here, there's nothing in here. So you're not only a scientist, you're also a magician, I think.
I am.
Well, we're going to have much more from you. A plate? Goodness gracious, are you going to pull a car out next? I don't know. Well, much more from you coming up. Much more coming up from you through our show. And for anyone who's interested, this is for kids 11 to 13. Space is limited. There's a special science class today, Waves and Lights. Tomorrow it's Mix and Fizz. You do need to call the number on your screen, 541-726-2235. We'll also have that on our website.